Okay, guys, let me tell you a little story, right? So, this one kid, right? He liked watching me do like little drawings, right? And he was like, can you make me one of those drawings? And I was like, okay, right? So, I made him a drawing, right? And this girl was mad at me because I made him a drawing for no good reason. She hated me because of that, and she thought I was being too friendly to him. I don't know. But before that happened, right? We was in this room, right? And it was like a book in front of me, and I was dozing off, meaning I was sleeping, right? Under like the book, right? So she was mad because of that, right? So she tapped the book and it fell right on top of me. It was no need for her to do that stuff, right? But she took it amongst herself. She was a fat girl, really fat. And she smelled it funny. So I think because of that, that reason, and it was multiple. She hated me because I had smaller feet than her. She was wearing a size maybe like 10 or 11 or so. She found out I was wearing a size 6 to 5. I don't know why she's so mad. Just chop off your feet and make it smaller. I don't know. I don't know what to tell her, right? So I knew she hated me. She told this other girl not to be my friend, right? And then when I came inside this other room, right? I was eating, right? I came. Before I came, the other girl told me that girl, the fat ugly girl, told her not to be my friend because I'm rambunctious. I get in trouble and all these other stuff, right? I'm not a good person, to hang out with. That's what that fat girl was saying, right? To the other girl, right? So the other girl pulled me aside. She's like, I don't believe what that girl said about you. And I was like, what did she say about me? She's like, oh, she said don't be your friend because you make trouble, you fights and stuff like that, right? And I was like, who's this fat girl to be talking about me? She don't know nothing about me. She only see a glimpse of me. Like, it makes no sense, right? So she's like, nah, I ain't gonna listen to her. I was like, why would you listen to her in the first place? She's like, oh, because I knew her since such and such, right? And I was like, those are the friends you keep. These are the friends you associate with. I don't know how you think about like picking your friends. You pick your friends horrible. So I was like, why she said that? She's like, I don't know. Maybe she was just trying to make me be your friend. And I was like, you don't have your own mindset. You don't know when to like find friends and like don't listen to other people. She's like, no, it's not like that. And I was like, yeah, okay. She's like, okay. After a while, we became friends. It was like kind of friends. So I hang out with her. She was almost like me, but not like me. The only things we like was anime and games. She didn't really thought I was like the anime type of a girl. I don't know why she thought that. Maybe the way I act. I don't know. But the way she was saying that, oh, I didn't know you was like that kind of girl. And I was like, what kind of girl you thought I was? Like, you tell me. Apparently she didn't tell me. So I was like, okay. So that happened, right? And we got to be very close. Until she stopped hanging out too much with me. And then my other friend, who was a dude, he was gay. But I accepted him as he is. He was just funny to be around. We get along so well. I don't have a picture of him anymore, because my iPod is gone. So, yeah. So that happened, and I was hanging out with him more than her, because she was like kind of sketchy. She was kept, like, first she said she's gonna hang out with me, but then she don't. So that situation was like that, but I didn't miss her. I didn't miss her as a friend. So if she was gonna go, she'd go. I don't really care. It was me and him, and he was like real fun. We used to like play on the swings and stuff like that, tell each other small little secrets we don't know about each other, right? Somehow he told me a secret and no one knew. But when we went to this other class, he told the secret what he told me. But then I was like, I don't know if I was like a cocky, and I was like, you guys already know this story. Like, I already know his little story. They're like, shut up, we want to hear it too. And I was like, okay. So after that, we got some cake. I wanted the chocolate cake, you know. She had like two vanillas and one chocolate. And it was me and the other girl who I don't hang out anymore, you know. So I was like, I want the chocolate one. She was like, you have to like see if the others want that chocolate one. I looked at him and I was like, I want that chocolate cake, you know. So they backed down and I got the chocolate cake, you know. So I realized that like when you see like a cake with its cut in little slices, that means that they had it out too long and they had to cut it in little pieces so you won't see like, I don't know if it'll be mold or anything like that, but they said if you have like, if you see like a whole cake that been like, it just been like done, cooked or baked, you know. So if you see like little slices of cake here and there, you know, that means that's like leftover cake, you know. So guys, like and subscribe, turn your notifications on, and I'll see you later. Bye.